Hello everyone, I'm Greek Luke, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 264 of Factorio with the Z-Block mod, where we are trying to make lithium-ion batteries. And we have done most of the lithium processing, we just don't have cobalt oxide or sodium perchlorate here yet, or plastic, or carbon, but those are easy to solve, I think, or at least bring in temporarily. So we need to make some cobalt oxide, and we're doing that in a bootstrap setup, and the same with sodium perchlorate, I think. Or maybe it won't become a bootstrap setup, because we might as well make it at our fluid handling outpost. I think. Unless we actually want a sodium outpost. That's not actually what I wanted to do, but you can go home, I guess. And we will take the plane and go to cobalt first. And keep our research going. Are we currently using tier 2 exoskeletons? Yes. Can we make tier 3? Not without advanced processing units. And we can't do that without chrome. And much more, so let's not worry about that right now. We need to go to chrome, not here. So further. We should have stopped by our garden farming as well. Let's just see if that would be necessary. Yeah, we need to take some gardens from these chests and put into the farms. But let's see about this cobalt first. We're making cobalt right here. And we need to mix it with limestone, I believe. Yes. Or we could process it to make even more. I think that would be a good idea, because we're not really producing that much here. And let's just bring it out here where we have some space. I'm just gonna borrow a bit of both of all of these, I guess. Process this. And we also you need those to make it into cobalt oxide. No, that's only from cobalt directly. Then how do we get it to... in a chemical furnace? Okay. Do we have those in a chest anywhere near here by any chance? Where are the chests around here? Yeah. I see chemical furnaces at the bottom there, though it's not easy to see. And have a look in the logistic network though. And see 4 chemical plants, okay. It's better than nothing. Let's just have a look at the ratios here. So to make this from this, and this from that, it's just 1 to 1. So for 4 of each is more than enough to make 4.5 of this per second. And well, we're just bootstrapping it, so we just want some of it stored up pretty fast. Good. And we need to go grab some of those chemical furnaces. Or we could just request them. If I can find them. There we go. I suspect they are up here, but I might not be able to find them myself. And it's not up here, it's in around here, I think. Let's just bring these 4 back with us and put them in where they were before. Not that they're needed, but they will if we want to upgrade. Yes, chemical furnaces. I guess I was looking in the wrong network. Oh, I already got the 4. The robots were sneaky. So let's leave a bit of space for these. You make this. And of course we still need to bring the limestone, but that's fine. Well, we could just put that on the other side of this belt. Something like that. And then we can put this in a chest here. Let's go grab some limestone then. After we select a new research to do. Going to our concrete production, which is here. And that's a good amount to get started. We have, what, 6,000? That should make 10,000 batteries or something. Or enough cobalt oxide for 10,000 batteries. So that is more than enough for our small bootstrap setup. Whoops. Good. Oh, we actually get a lot of output from these machines as well. Good. So we already have almost 1,000 of this. Which is basically 2,000 batteries. So I'm just taking that and I'm happy about it. Let's find some plastic and bring these over to begin with after we just empty this junk out. Good. So we take some plastic and then we go to gardening or garden farming. And then we only have the sodium perchlorate left to worry about. Let's just drop this off first. So, this belt is for this perchlorate. So we need to occupy these other 2 belts. And this one goes into lithium cobalt, so it needs to be cobalt. That was the right one, right? Yes. And Oh, the plastic is not supposed to go anywhere yet. But I guess in this... And then we need carbon next to it. Something like that. Good. Let's go to garden farming and make sure that that runs a bit again. And then it's perchlorate production. Sodium perchlorate. I need to grab these. And I'll just grab those as well. And see, we have 141. I do need a garden in most of these, and some of them have enough plant life samples. And the rest just goes in here. Just making sure that at least some of these have enough to run again. Alright. It's probably all good. So, perchlorate, let's just think about that by itself for a bit. This stuff just requires this and a catalyst. The catalyst would be natural to have at our liquid processing or fluid processing outpost. Sodium hydroxide we can make at our fluid processing outpost. This we already have there. So it's pretty simple to make this at that outpost. Question is, if we want to make this somewhere else, where we can also take in sodium carbonate to get rid of, maybe. And can make sodium hypochlorite, but we could make that at the fluid outpost as well. How large amounts are we going to need of this stuff? Oh, we need this at the fluid processing anyway. I think we're just making a pipe with sodium hydroxide at the fluid processing thing, and this will also be handled there then later. Good, that's easy. That's also less bootstrappy than what I was going to think I would make, I guess. So we need blue catalysts in, that's fine. We would need that at some point anyway. What's this? Oh, that is actually our charcoal input. I'm so used to having the charcoal as the first train station. But that was iron in this case, that's all fine. We still need to bootstrap blue catalysts, I think. Or start producing them at an outpost, but we'll see. Okay, we're going to need our train to finish this. So this is blue catalysts. in that. So we already handled some sodium hydroxide here, right? And we're actually just clarifying all of that. Both here and down here somewhere. I think. Yes. That should be an overflow and not the default. This is not a lot of production, so I'm going to ignore that to begin with. This, however, I think we're going to overflow. What do we need sodium hydroxide for other than the solution? Just out of curiosity. Next level batteries. More advanced alumina stuff. Silver oxide. Lots of stuff actually. We can still just export that from here. So that would also have been a product of a sodium hydroxide outpost, obviously. But I think we have enough production of it here. I hope. Steam turbine done. Next. Let's just get rid of this. Okay, so we have some sodium hydroxide solution. Let's put that on the bus. We need to go further. Good. And then we need to take that and make into these things here. How much do we need for this? Just, well, if we want 5 of this per second, we need 10 per second. Didn't we have another thing though that said 4.5? Yes, let's get rid of this one then. As this is more fitting to our current production. 9 per second. If we want 9 of this per second, it's just low amounts of these, that's fine. And some purified water, that's fine. And these, which is less fine, but we'll manage. Are we actually exporting our used catalyst carriers anywhere? No, unless it's here. That's plastic. Oh, for these. Yeah, okay. So that is probably a problem we have. Yeah, these are full, so we're not producing any more ammonia. Or maybe we are, and it's only the first couple of machines that's full. Okay, but we still need a station for that for our new stuff as well. So I'm just trying to keep up with everything. Purified water. This should probably only top up out into here, but let's leave it for now. So 3 of these into 2 of these, or we could just go 3 to 3. Dang it. Good. Not that. We need this. And that output is solid, that's fine. And then take this. And input a liquid and output a solid. And input 2 solids, output 2 solids. So we need a requester chest for the catalysts. But we should have space with that because we need to space this. No solid inputs here, just the liquids. And the throughput here. We make 5 every 2 seconds with a crafting speed of 2. So 5 per second, basically. I guess we should put those directly above. For some reason I thought we had a liquid output from these that would come out at both sides, but we didn't, so never mind that. And the input or requester chests could just go here, I guess. There's no real reason for me to put it long like that. I only want that one in. And we could try and power everything like that, I guess, which should be fine. 1, 2, 3. And we'll just connect power like that, I guess. And make a bit more of this, because why not? Oh, and we need the solid output of these, of course. So now the power wasn't a great idea to have here. If we put it just there instead, everything is fine though, so let's do that. We can even share the outputs, but let's not. So that is both empty carrier or catalyst carriers and this our product. Good. So we need some gases in here. That is not what we needed in there. Why did I do that? Need sodium hydroxide, which is supposed to be here, but it isn't. That isn't really supposed to be there, but here. Good. So now we should be making these, and we are. And they have been transferred. Just need our catalysts in now. And to keep this going. And with catalyst in, no, we also need purified water. Let's fix that. Good. So just blue catalysts. And blue catalysts are a little bit expensive. But we have production of that. At least, well, maybe only a bootstrap, because this is just green and red. And then we have this for blue. I think we are just going to make a bootstrap setup here for it, instead of grabbing it from somewhere else, and then we just bring ores in manually. We should have plenty of empty carriers here, so we can use some of those for that. And we should have plenty of robots to make this work. Dang it. Something like that. These should be good. How much are we requesting here? Those stack to 200, right? So we should be fine. And we need gold and titanium. Which is over here. Somewhere. Gold is here. Problem is that we are not storing any of it, barely any on belts. It could just take a filter inserter and start putting it into a chest. Well, and if we haven't already done that for this, we have. Take a full chest of that. I've really not done anything for gold. I guess we were making gold in this bootstrap for quite a while. Is that gold or aluminium? It's aluminium. No gold at all. And no gold. Okay. We don't have stack filter inserters with us, right? No. Let's just help it a bit. And keep this going. It's a start, if nothing else. Gold. And we have blue catalysts. Great. Of course, we should probably have made this bootstrap down at our catalyst production instead and just prepared it, but I didn't. And now we have sodium perchlorate, yes. Awesome. So let's request that and put on a train. Or we could bring it manually by hand, but there's no real reason to. We need this eventually anyway, right here, so we need more requested chests, but that's fine. Sodium perchlorate. Sodium perchlorate, yes. Good. Let's request the sodium stuff. And this is probably way overkill for this, but we are doing it. And let's go grab some requested chests after we have started a new research. Why haven't I fixed this yet? I don't know. Another time. So we have the first bits of that. Great. Are we running out of gold? Not just yet. Have limited that stuff, that's fine. So we just need to bring this train and some carbon to lithium-ion batteries, and we are there. Where can we steal some carbon? I think we're producing it right here. Yes, in smaller amounts at least. But again, we just need some batteries to make personal equipment. So I'm not really that worried about making everything permanently effective or anything like that right now. Oh, thank you, robots, for taking that, I guess. Then storing it right here for me. Also, we were working on upgrading all of our build at some point. Did we just stop doing that? Let's get some work done on that again. I wish there was a way to just say upgrade everything to this. Everything that can be upgraded to a thing, upgraded to this tier. Oops. But I guess that's a pretty niche use case, so no worries about not having that feature, I guess. I think that's fine. This is not all good because that's all red. Let's leave it like that because it's condensed into fewer belts anyway. We did do most of this right. Or maybe not. Well, it's just the start here that we haven't done it. Don't really care about this area. Maybe we should even have the robots deconstruct that. That doesn't really matter too much. Actually, let's undo that. I think it's not going on the bus anyway. This I would like to upgrade though. At least to some degree. Let's start small. And maybe let's just put this in here so I don't have to carry it around. And the robots are working. Give me some more of this, please. Thank you. Let's go by farming on our way to the lithium-ion batteries. As this has stopped again. There's plenty of farms in most of these. Or gardens, I mean. What we need is just for these to run. Another cycle might bring us to full automation, maybe not. I like checking back in with it anyway, so no worries. This is where we need to be, right? Yes. Is this carbon? No, this is the perchlorate stuff. We need to bring that train in. This goes there. And really just needs to go to the end, like this. So we can remove this. So these two belts and those two belts are combined for batteries. Good. Just make a station for the perchlorate to get in. Something like that. Wait, had I already made the station for that? We need cobalt in, we need plastic, chalk or carbon, and perchlorate. No, we don't need 4. Oh no, did I have robots out and about? Dang it. Well, those are lost. I think. Again, 10 robots. Oh, we did already lose 10 robots, so never mind. They are dead. In this one instance, we don't need more than a belt, so let's get rid of all of that. And just drag a belt. So this will become cobalt. I didn't name these, right? No, good. And this will be plastic. And carbon. And then the perchlorate. Good. And we really just need the perchlorate in right now. And this is lithium. Calling this lithium processing? No, I think we already called some of it lithium. This just sounds more like a product than an input, but that's just how it is. Lithium, sodium, perchlorate. Train. Oh, get here. Empty. Just come here right now with your 3,000. No, 1,000. All good. Let's just name these so we don't mess them up later. So, cobalt oxide first. And plastic, yes. And I'm too lazy to write lithium again, so let's just paste it in there. And this is carbon. Good. But we don't have a production of that anyway, so actually let's make that even smaller. And here comes our lithium perchlorate then. And we have lithium cobalt, whatever it's called. Lithium cobalt oxide, of course. And we just need to mix it all in chemical banks. So let's get to that. Of course, I don't think we're actually producing the amounts that we need, but we shall see. Four solid inputs, one solid output. Let's put that there. Here. And this was the only thing we needed these two things for, I believe. So it's just supposed to all go in there. Of course, if we want more production or a symmetrical setup, we should still just split it off. From there. Something like that. And that. And we are producing. So I can't mirror these even though they don't have liquid inputs and outputs. That sucks. Mirror. Okay, something like that. The output goes in here. And I think we needed 16 of these or something. 13. Well, no, wait, that's already way too many. 24. Let's just leave it at that. It's fine. Now, we didn't actually produce everything we needed for this, did we? Or maybe we did. We're producing 9 of this per second. We're producing more than enough of this per second, I think. We should actually be producing everything we need for the 4.5 per second of this. Good news. So are we going to put this on a train? We do need to do that at some point for yellow signs. So I guess we're just doing it now as well. We might as well put it here though, yes. And I need belt. Of course I do. And we don't have the train. Need some chemical plants as well. Actually, we should just get the train up there, because we need to make a station and stuff as well. That wasn't what I wanted. This one. Passenger present. And I should get rid of these, I guess. But let's put them at lithium. Let's put these at farming. Let's just grab some chemical plants from down here, because we might have used them from the train already. Chemical plant. Yeah. And belt. Let's not forget about the belt. If it hasn't all been used to upgrade stuff, it hasn't. Good. Still waiting for some upgrades, that's fine. That was expected. Okay, let's get back. And let's go by farming again for the gardens. Some of these are actually working, that's good news, but we will soon need more plant lab samples. This is actually gardens we are missing here. Okay. We need to go a little bit further than that. Okay. We still need to mix stuff into here, by the way. And we would probably want it to be mirrored, even though it doesn't really matter. So plastic here. Carbon there. And then these should start working. Yes, good. And you go up here. Probably just go across here. Yes. Still just belt that needs producing. And currently we only have this size of exporting train station. Should we just cut that in half? We don't have anything else like that, right? We need these for science, so we do need them in larger amounts at some point, I think. I am just gonna put the big stations down. What's the problem? And I mean, it shouldn't really make a difference, except that it's also a lot longer. Actually, this doesn't need to be like that anyway. We will never have more than 1 or 2 belts here. So we really just need to split 1 into 4. Actually, 1 into 8, I guess. And this might just stay within those confines. Good. And are we missing any signals anywhere here? I don't think so. No? Great. So we have a few batteries to use. Let's just call this lithium ion batteries. Battery, because we're trying to stay singular. With a dash between. Not sure if the capital I makes any sense then, but I'm keeping it. Why are we not producing anything? Are we just out of the perchlorate stuff? That would be a yes. But we should have more on the train. Actually, no. Why not? Because we are not making enough sodium hydroxide solution. Because this is not currently running. Because we have too much chlorine. Maybe we should go start burning chlorine from that setup at least. At least we could do that. Could also go make use of these batteries that we do have. Could also put this back in. Any other junk we have lying around? Oh yeah, we wanted to put these here and put the seed extractors at farming. Running, but we don't have any extra gardens. And are we out of gardens up here? No, we're mainly out of plant life samples. Okay. I'm just gonna put whatever gardens we have here back into more plant life samples. Good. And put our seed extractors in chest. We don't have any gardens lying around? No. Oh well. Anything else we'd want to drop off here? No, I don't think so. Okay. So perchlorate. Let's burn some chlorine. We are not... Oh, well, We are connected, good. We are burning hydrogen actually. Now we're burning some of that as well. Should of course measure all the different fluids if we have enough of them, and if we have enough of everything, we shouldn't burn anything. But this just makes stuff, and it only costs us power really. So now we should be making perchlorate again, and we are. So now we will probably just run out of gold in a little bit. And I guess we should just go and grab more of that. Just to have it out of our minds for a bit. We have a lot of gold. Holy Christ. We don't need 2 of those then. Do we want to grab more? No, we want to grab some more cobalt instead. Not this. No, not cobalt. Titanium. For the blue catalysts. Good. So we should have plenty of that to work our lithium-ion batteries for quite a while. And how much do you have now? 500. Let's just get you started. The next shortage will probably be the cobalt oxide, and it is. So I should have grabbed that as well and brought out if we want more batteries in this, and I think we do. These will be used up, at least, at some point from robot production, robot train. This is full, so that's great. Should probably bring carbon as well. And maybe some plastic, just because I have the space anyway. You are not allowed to take my stuff, robots. So this is cobalt oxide, yes. Plastic, we're not nearly out of that. And carbon. Okay. Let's do that. So we ignore those limits, sure. Okie dokie. Then this should be working. We will probably need to send the train manually again because the 500 will be used very soon. But by then we have another 1,000 in, and then another 2,000 next time, and so on and so forth. One more time, let's go by the farming. We have plenty of plant life samples now, that's good news. Just need some of these back in there. these are still working on more plant life samples. That's also good news. We keep having enough alienated fertilizer. We don't have enough alien goo. But if we just bring this train, shouldn't that be all good? Fluid ingredient shortage. This stuff. From this stuff. From... this stuff. So we don't make enough polluted alien fish water. Or polluted artificial fish water, sorry. Because we don't have enough artificial fish water. Because we don't have enough barrels, I guess. We need to fix that. We do have a steel outpost now, so we can't just bring in steel for barrels. No barrels in the system. We do need a lot of storage for barrels if we bring in a lot more. No. We don't have any storage just at the moment, is that right? No, we do. Canister, canister. Bottle, bottle. But where's barrel? Is this barrel? Yes, okay, so we do have some storage for barrels. Good. Let's do a station for steel. And this is called fish farming. Or just fish. Okay. Fish, steel. And I need a train here to help me build. And I need a train to request the steel. We didn't put a train at our steel outpost, right? No, good. We have 44,000 there. Probably shouldn't bring in that much, but I think I'm going to anyway. And we really need to fix this blueprint. In the steel outpost, it seems. That's not steel. This is steel. Nope. Steel. Good. Go to steel. Oh. Come to fish steel. Empty and go. And as soon as that train gets a little bit of steel, we'll just get it to return here. Didn't we ask our train? No, wait, that was over here. No? What's this? Oh, we have trains with too much mineralized water. Where did my outpost train go? Didn't? Never mind, it's gone home. Let's leave it at that. We don't really need it anyway. So what are all of our barrels holed up in? Nutrient pulp, I guess. If we want 300 of those in each of those. 6 times 300. Where's the rest of the 7.6 thousand we need then? Wait, this is thermal water, right? Yes, this is nutrient pulp. We have a lot of stored in here. That probably shouldn't be necessary. But I guess that's how the blueprint is in general. Yeah, we don't have limits. But as soon as we get steel in. Speaking of, let's return this. Then we should be making enough barrels in a not too long time. Good. And why was it I was looking at this? Because farming didn't have enough alienated water? Or fertilizer? Yes. Good. And is that actually stopping us? No. Hey. Maybe this would have been faster if we hadn't enabled all of this, but that's just life. We are still waiting for more build. And we are just waiting for cobalt stuff for that, it seems. Cobalt gear wheels. Where are we making cobalt gear wheels? Right here. Yeah, so that's just not fast enough. That's fine. So let's do something with the batteries now, like I've talked about doing for a while. So once upon a time we made some machines over here that apparently didn't need them, but that's because we removed the higher tier one. Also, we need some of these. No, these. But they will be grabbed right away by the robots if we make any of them. So how do we disable that without forgetting? I don't know. We're just doing this now. Don't need more of these either. We need your charging pads here, that's fine. And we need these. Probably don't need any more here either. And you get 200, I guess. That's enough for 40 of these. That's way too many. We only need 4-ish. So, and then what do we need? We need Roboport still. And they needed these charging points thingies that I didn't give anything for some reason. And we keep taking these. Also, we need some of these frames. But they will be brought to both construction and logistics at the moment. And I don't want logistics right now. They won't be used there. They will be used here. How come we don't make... Wait, what am I saying? We have made some of those, but... I guess we're just using the integrated electronics for a lot of other stuff. I'm just curious now, so let's get distracted. They are being made here. And not a lot is being made because of copper. At least I think it's because of copper. Oh, do we have... Is our train not coming in with enough or something? No, that's not it. We're just using it in spikes, I guess. This is red circuits. Where did my integrated electronics go again? That's not it. I didn't even find them, I don't think. It's just by blue circuits, so where are blue circuits? Wait, what? Is it all the way on the other side? I guess so. Please charge. Oh, blue circuits are here. Integrated are here. We have integrated electronics. Are we just not bringing it? We are not. I want some of those. And yeah, I'm just going to use red belt here, even though we're trying to upgrade. There. Good. So we can make logistic robots free now, but we don't want to. I am just gonna set a limit on this as well for now. And then put these in there. So hopefully we can get at least 50 of those. Did I take there other than just these? I don't know. Oh, we already have 4. Let's not make more then. And now we need to replace these that has taken all of our power anyway. And now we can have... Wait, I put those in again. Dang it, go away. I have 60 robots now working. Good to know. So if we can get our batteries, no, our robots, we should be good to go. Let's do that for now. This is too slow to sit and wait for. And the frames go in here. There are the butts. Here they are. So now we go for 60 of these. Guess we might as well go for 100. Since it's 2 stacks anyway. And if we risk losing any, then we won't have less capabilities, I guess. I don't think we'll ever be making these here, but we'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. Good. So we have our few first robots with more speed. Yeah, but we're not done yet, obviously. And we'll have to wait. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.